And then she's like, I wasn't speaking to you, I was speaking to her. She needs to not feed her baby in here. She's making everybody feel uncomfortable. So we're just like, um, is this the episode of What Would You Do? Are we supposed to say something? Are we supposed to get up, and defend the woman? What are we supposed to do? Because again, this is not normal scenario. We don't really care. Then the old lady turns around again, and then she's just like, and I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna say something again. Keep in mind, this old lady was actually with her family. So I don't know why she was being bothered by everybody else if she was supposed to be there having a nice family moment, but you know. So she keeps staring at the lady, and after a while, she says, "Can you not do that?" And the lady looks like a little bit shocked, and she's like, hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If this side of my face looks a little bit dark, it's probably because it's afternoon time, so the light is only shining on this side of my face. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video nevertheless. So I wanted to do a story time for you guys because I have kind of been running out of videos. Not really like running out, but I can't leave my house, so a lot of the things I want to do I can't do. So let's jump into the story time. So this particular story time was really funny. It is one of my best memories. So this day, my two friends decided that we were going to Mario's. If you don't know what Mario's is, it is a local pizza place where I live in Trinidad. So we were gonna go there after school to hang out, eat some pizza. So so my two best friends was a boy and a girl. I don't know what to name them. I'm bad at naming people because of the amount of people that I know. I don't want to mix up the names, but I will think about them as we go along. And next guy, he wasn't really my friend, but I knew him well. And the next guy was our friend, but he wasn't in our school at the time. So when we got to Mario's, the two guys, they went to the grocery next door to get rotisserie chicken, while me and my two friends stayed in Mario's to order the pizza. They came back around the same time when the pizza was ready, so we sat. I was hearing a noise. Yeah. So we sat down and we started to eat. So we were in boots. So in case you don't know how boots go down, I'm gonna just show you guys real quick. So we were in a boot in the corner. So I was sitting down here, and then my next friends, they were sitting down here, and then the boot over here, that is where the old lady was sitting down. So when she turned around, I saw her face, obviously because I was here, and she kind of gave us a look. She's kind of just like, and when somebody gives you a look, you could automatically tell, like, okay, this is not going to be good because they're giving you a look. So she turned around, and she turned back around again, and she was just like, I was just kind of like, what? So she said, you guys can't eat in here. And we were just kind of like, what? And she's like, you can't eat in here. So the guy, we'll call him Mark. He was like, why? And then she's like, because you guys have outside food, you can't eat in here, you have outside food. So Mark was like, well, we have pizza, why can't we eat in here? So like I said, we had at least 4 pizza boxes on the table, soft drinks, water, whatever. So we were paying customers. We did buy food from the establishment, but they also had like the chicken on the table. I personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it. It's so normal to go somewhere and eat food in Trinidad. I don't know if it's different in other countries, but it's totally normal. I don't see anything wrong with it, especially if you're buying from the actual establishment, because you are still supporting it. So Mark got up and he was like, yeah, well, we want pizza. We just wanted to have chicken with the pizza. What's the big deal? And then she's like, no, you can't do that. You can't have outside food in the restaurant. That is against the rules. And old lady got heated. I wasn't going to say anything because I don't like confrontations with people. I have bad social anxiety. And the next reason why I tend to look away from the camera a lot and I play with my hair, because I get nervous really easily in front of people. So I wasn't gonna say anything. So my friend, we'll call her Angela. Angela got up and she was like, okay, well, we can't help you, sorry. If we want to check him, we want to turn around. That is how she is. She's blunt. She doesn't care. So the old lady got vexed and turned around surprisingly. But I could tell she was still a little bit vexed, but what you gonna do? So we started eating. It was fine. We saw a girl outside. She was around our age. She had a next lady. She was a little bit older, and then there's a little girl. She was younger than us, and the girl who I said was our age, she had the baby. We saw them outside, and they were looking in. We turned away because we didn't want to deny we were watching them, and we just lay and went back with our conversation. Eventually, they came inside, and they went by the booth next to us. They asked them to move their bags because they put their bags in the next booth, because you know when you own stuff. And so they moved their bags and they sat down, and then I don't know if they heard the noise, but I know I heard it. And I turned and I saw that she was nursing her baby, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like I said, there's kind of like a song. I don't know if that's a normal thing, but like, you know, you hear the song when the baby's like, you know, right. So again, we were just talking about our business. We don't really care. Then the old lady turns around again, and then she's just like, and I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna say something again. Keep in mind, this old lady was actually with her family. So I don't know why she was being bothered by everybody else if she was supposed to be there having a nice family moment, but you know. So she keeps staring at the lady, and after a while she says, can you not do that? And the lady looks like a little bit shocked. And she's like, are you talking to me? She's like, yes, you're making everybody feel uncomfortable. And then she's like, can you not feed your baby in here? You're making everybody feel uncomfortable. We're trying to eat. You're making everybody feel uncomfortable. So we're just kind of like, oh my god, she just said that. she really just called the lady out like that. The lady goes, oh, well, the baby's hungry. I needed to feed the baby. We couldn't stay outside and do it. You know, ting. So the old lady looks at her and she's like, okay, but you can't do that in here. People are eating. You're making everybody feel uncomfortable. Again, mind you me, this old lady is in the seat here. She's supposed to be facing this way. It's not if she's in this booth here and she's facing this way, so she'll see the lady, because like I said, they're sitting in the booth right next to us, and our booth was right at the end right here in the corner, so their booth was right next to us. So the only way it's bothering you if you turn around and watch the lady while she feeds her child. So the older lady who's with the girl who's breastfeeding goes, well, you know, if you turn around you won't see. Ding. And then she's like, I wasn't speaking to you, I was speaking to her. She needs to not feed her baby in here. She's making everybody feel uncomfortable. So we're just like, is this the episode of What Would You Do? Are we supposed to say something? Are we supposed to get up, you know, and defend the woman? What are we supposed to do? Because again, this is not normal scenarios that happen. So the old lady gets vexed because the girl is still breastfeeding her child because her baby's hungry. The baby's gotta eat too. So she puts her hand up and she calls over one of the ladies who are behind the counter. In this Mario's, how it is, you don't like have like waiters or waitresses. You go, you order your food, then you get the food and you sit down. It's not like that. So they are just there to make the pizza, deal with the cash register. That is how it is. So she's calling them, so it's, don't think like, yeah, just don't, yeah. So the lady comes over. She's visibly upset because she had to leave her station. If you are from Trinidad, you know how Trinidadian workers get down. They don't care. They really don't care. So she comes over and she's like, yes, what's the problem? And she's like, this lady is breastfeeding her child and I'm trying to eat and she's making me feel uncomfortable. Make her leave. And also those children are eating chicken and that is against the rules. So the lady looks at us And then she goes, well, if she's breastfeeding her child, we can't tell her to leave. This is a public place. If she wants to do it, she can do it. And they bought food from here, so it's not a problem. And old lady gets irritated and she starts going off on the Mario's worker. Can't tell you what she said word for it because this was like 3 years ago. Yeah, but she just was really, really angry. So eventually the Mario's worker, she blows up. Again, I was like, is this an episode of What Would You Do? Are we supposed to stand up and say something? What are we supposed to do? So she goes, listen to me, I don't want to work here. I'm not supposed to be working today. You have problems, I have problems. I don't care about your problems. If you have a problem, you can leave, but I'm not telling this woman to leave. This is a public place. If she wants to breastfeed her child, she can breastfeed her child. I don't care. I don't care. And then she's like, this is a horrible service. I'm not eating here again. This is why I don't like to eat here, because they let too much things. And I was just like, what's the problem though? And then she's like, you know what? Hold on. She turns to us and she says, is the lady breastfeeding her child bothering you guys? And I go, no, it's fine. And all my other friends go along with us. And she says, well, if it's not bothering them, it's fine. There's nobody else here. If you are that irritated, you can leave. And she leaves. I remember she literally said, I don't get paid enough to care. Like, she didn't care. She doesn't get paid enough. So she leaves, and the old lady vexes at her, and she's like, I want to leave. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to eat here. Let's go. Her son tells her, Mom, calm down. We can still eat. Just ignore it. And she's like, I don't want to hear you. I want to leave. Come on. And she starts doing stuff. Then I hear her grandson go, oh, look, the baby's getting fed. Oh, it's the cute, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, nobody, like even her son didn't care what the lady was doing. She was the only person who had a problem with this lady breastfeeding her child. Like, the baby gotta eat too. So when she's leaving now, she turns to us and she goes, I hate disrespectful children, and I hate people who can't follow the rules, and little girls who hang out with little boys are gonna get pregnant and ruin their lives. So my friend now jumps on my best friend and like rubs her boobs all up in his face and makes weird noises, which horrifies this old lady and causes her to leave even quicker. That was funny. And the girl with the baby turned to us and she was like, thank you for defending me. You didn't need to do it. I appreciate it so much. And I was like, no, it's no problem. You're not doing anybody anything. You're just breastfeeding your child. The baby gotta eat too. Everybody's eating. Why can't the baby eat? It's fine. And like I said, that was just a really funny day for me, because I honestly thought I was on an episode of What Would You Do. I love that show. And yeah, I personally think that everybody should mind their business. If you mind your business, you would be so much more happier. And next thing I want to say is, if you see a lady breastfeeding in public, please do not judge them. Please don't have anything to say to them. Once they're not affecting you, please, it's her baby. We don't know their circumstances. I know a lot of people would say, so couldn't she pump milk in a bottle and feed the baby? We don't know anyone's circumstances. Better to just let things happen. Try your best not to judge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Comment down below and let me know if you guys want to hear more story times from me. If you do, give me an event it may or may not have happened to me, but you wouldn't know until you tell me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the next video.